sheet on the floor. Justin, can you pick that sheet up, please? I don't know, but put it on the couch until I get to it. Yes, put it on the couch. Thank you.
I'll put it on the couch. Oh no.
Serving you guys lavender today.
Hold up. I'll put it on the couch. There. Continue.
Did he just tell me to continue? How is everyone doing? Hold on one second.
What are you doing?
I have to go over the dab.
That's like your kid can't see it.
All right.
Hello.
Justin, what did I just say? I said to turn it down. I cannot have them hearing that in the background, because then they'll take my video down.
Take it down.
You heard what I said. Just turn down the TV. Now.
I turned it down.
No, that's not enough.
Is that it?
No. Better. No, I don't think so. Thank you. This is a little number from Fashion Nova. They actually have some pretty cool stuff in their men's side now. I remember before it was all like sweatpants, and I was like, y'all better get together. It's like, we don't all just wear joggers all day. I'm broke. You're not the only one, and I actually have a job. I'm broke too, until I start getting paid from this said job next week. So yeah, that's why I've been so like away, because the damn I got a new job, and hopefully this one sticks, because this one is actually in the field that I want to go into. I am working as a production technician, and I'm working in a lab, which is what I've always wanted to do anyway. Hello from New Zealand. New Zealand! How do I do an Australian accent? It's a little different from my my British accent, but it has like a drawl to it. So like, what's going on? Or something like that. I was like, gosh, I do it more naturally when I'm not thinking about it. It's about production. Yeah, so I'm doing that now. Obviously, I'm still doing the music, and I have a show coming up. I posted about it on here, and I just started selling some more tickets. I just started selling some tickets for my performance over in it's in wow, it's funny how I forgot where it's in. It's in Philly. So anybody who's in the Philly area, hit me up, let me know, follow me on Instagram. I post about it a lot, and you can check the I'm gonna put it in the description, but it's in the description of most of my videos, and also on the post that I made on my community tab. So definitely check it out. It's just my Afton shows / C. Lamar Gohart. I don't know why I chose that URL, but it is what it is. But it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be on the 19th of May. So I'm doing my thing. I'm doing some stuff. I just have to sell some tickets. I didn't shave today, so I'm roughing it out. Ooh. So let's talk. So I said I was doing a video for Dinah Jane. That is still coming. It is still on its way, and I'm gonna be talking like a little bit more in depth about what I think about her career and what she's done so far, or what she hasn't done so far. And it's just kind of like a breakdown of where I am with her. I felt so out of place. That is like how it is always with me. There's always like a 20-to-1 ratio when it comes to like singers versus rappers. When I do like a lot of these shows, I'm usually one of the only singers. Usually one of the only singers. But I kind of like always fit it because like I'm something different that they're not really expecting. So they are everybody else is da 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 da, and then I come in. I want us to resume what we started. Still ain't got no clue how it parted. Must be easy for you to let go, but for me, not ever being broken hearted. Listen, that it makes them like want to know more about me. It was always kind of like that anyway. Like I'm so used to it at this point. I just come out with my R&B and I sing. It doesn't matter. But I don't know what my set list is like. I'm gonna be styled by one of my friends. He actually has a styling business that he just started like a couple months back now. It's called Agents Mode. There is a link in one of my descriptions. I'll put a link in. I'll put a link down below later on. Did you see Dinah and Lauren singing "One from Home" together? No, I did not. No, I did not. Um, Dinah needs to be singing her own music at this point. I'm giving Normani a pass because she actually has music and she's on tour. So I give her, she can sing Fifth Harmony music. I don't want Dinah singing Fifth Harmony music. I need her to sing her stuff. Well, where were they singing it at? I don't even know what was going on. So maybe somebody recorded it. I'll probably check it out at some point later. But I'm more concerned about the fact that she gave us this retrograde nonsense, and I want it all to stop. To be honest, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on, and I'm kind of scared. Dinah Jane is in danger. Listen, I don't know. I really don't know. It just seems like she's not. Like, I want her to win. I want her to win, but she's not doing enough for me right now. I mean, surely can't be an album because there's been no push at all. She's falling in the same. She's putting out her album on the 19th of what? On the 19th of what? What album? She hasn't been doing anything. She has one single that didn't even chart. April, she's putting out her album in 2 weeks. That's an album, or is it just a single? What the f is going on? How did I not know? I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know about this. Y'all are pulling my leg. Y'all are pulling my leg. Y'all are pulling my leg. I didn't even know about the album. Hold on. Since when? When did she say she was putting? She posted the cover. Girl, hold the fuck up. Because I just saw Dinah Jane. Like I looked at her post this morning. Hold up. It's not a damn album. I don't think it's an album. I don't think it's an album. I think Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But does she say what it is? I think it's a single, maybe a single. I'm not sure that it's going to be a whole album. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that, and she doesn't have the base to do that. Like, how is she about to pull a Beyonce without the Beyonce in it? You can't just release an album, a whole album with no type of promo. No, I don't think that. I don't think that LA Reid is that stupid. No. I refuse to believe that he would actually allow her to release a whole album or even any full project. I think it's going to be a single. I don't think it's going to be an album unless she said it was going to be an album. It's an album. That would be so bad. That would be horrible. What like she doesn't have God. They do this, then it really is going to be like Tinashe. And if you really want me to tell you what I think about Blackpink, I mean, you can see some like previous videos of me reacting to Blackpink. I am going to take a look at their newest comeback, but all I have to say is I don't know that they're really ready for US promotion. It's like they have a following here, but there's still so many people who don't even give a damn about them even being here. Like they're performing at Coachella, which is in what, next week or 2 weeks or something. It's like it's coming up, right? So yeah, I might watch, but I'm not really sure that I really care anymore at this point. And then the fact that they're barely Blackpink anymore. At this point, they're like Jenny and the girls. Like I really don't understand it. They give Jenny way too much. Like she really honestly is not even like the best in the group in my opinion. And also it's like for what? Like what are we even doing? Yeah, at this point they're kind of overhyped. Blackpink, they're a Korean pop group unless that was Shade. Um they're a Korean girl group that came out of YG Entertainment. Um well, first of all, YG is also trash, has been trash since its inception, and he has been trash. And first of all, he needs to worry less about Blackpink and more about what's going on with Seungri. Okay, that entire situation is a mess. I think that honestly, he did this way too quickly. Um, a new updated 21. It's like new, but it's also like cheaper. Like it's a cheaper version. It's like great value. Like you're going to Walmart, they have, they have yeah, they have the brand name, and then they also have the great value version um of the same kind of item. It's like going it's like going into like Dollar General. Okay, you got Dollar General, you got the Oreos sitting there, but then you also have the golden Oreos are sitting there, but right next to them you have like the Clover Valley vanilla cookies. Okay, you have those too, and yeah, that Blackpink is the Clover Valley version.
Like Chris.
What,
I didn't eat that.
Justin? You said you weren't hungry. I have stuff waiting for me. Like it has to defrost because I didn't defrost it.
What?
The ground beef for the spaghetti that I was gonna make. If you can like wait like a half hour. I know somebody already said that Lauren and Dinah are in Bali at some writing camp and blah blah blah. It's like asking for Ed Hardy for Christmas of 2005 and getting Vaughn. No, that's such a throwback. Blackpink can't sell in the States. People saying they're better than Little. Oh, who said that so I could go bust them upside their heads? Are you serious? Better than Little Mix. Oh, I really want to know who said that. I really want to know who said, because listen, Little Mix is on a whole nother level, first of all. Secondly, they've been around longer. Third of all, like they just have better stage presence. I mean, Blackpink, they get on stage and you don't know what the hell is gonna happen. They do and execute the moves fine, but none of them really do. They over there is okay. Here's the thing. 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 K-pop groups have always been so in the cut, in this space. They never deviate, and that's why like a lot of the times I can't really get with a lot of them because they're so like strict on being like right on point with everything. It's just like we never get anything else. There's no stage presence as far as interaction with the crowd and all that. They only develop that much later on. Much later on. You know, they're doing their dance moves and stuff, and they're like, I have to be like right in with the choreography. I get it, but sometimes it's fun when you like kind of, you know, improv and do your own thing too. Like Little Mix has been doing that for a while. It's like they didn't always have choreography. And even now when they do have choreography, you still get like a little bit more. With Blackpink, it's like they're going through the motions, just going through the dance moves. I don't really ever feel anything from them as far as the dancing goes. The dancing is cute, but it's nothing like powerful. There's nothing really like there's no, I don't know. It's just they don't do it for me like that. They really don't do it for me like that. Um, I like them, and don't get me wrong, I like that. I like the doo 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 song. I love that. I like their earlier stuff that they had with Whistle and Boombaya. Like those songs are fire. But I don't know. When I've seen them live, it just doesn't seem like they're really going that. Like it doesn't really seem like they're going in an upward direction at all. Um, but people will swear all up and down that BTS and them, they paved the way for K-pop. I'm like, slow down, because they ain't paved the way for nobody. Okay, the only reason why they're able to be over here right now is because of the likes of Shiny and Girls' Generation, and even before them, Shinhwa and SES. Okay, you had them. They were really the pioneers of like what we know as K-pop today. They were the real pioneers. Shinhwa and TVXQ and SES, and you had the likes of course, Boa and Hyori. I mean, you cannot take that away from them. And it's literally like these new age K-pop stans who do that. And it makes the whole entire fandoms look bad. Like they really make it look bad. And then everybody like who has been like a K-pop fan for like forever, they're like, what are you talking about? And the ones who are just now getting into K-pop, like from the US, they're feeding into the bull crap, and they're like, oh, K-pop is like this and it's new. And so I'm like, no. If you really want to know, you know, real K-pop, go and listen to these artists, because what they're selling you is what you already know about. Because nothing that Blackpink and BTS that they're doing, nothing that they are doing right now is any different than anything that is going on over here already. It's like they are all like, can you sit down? Why do you need to be standing up while doing this? Standing that close to the TV. You already need glasses. Do you want to go blind too?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, we're done. We're done with K-pop. We're not going back to it, just so we know. Um, yeah, that is a point. That is a point. That is a good point. That's the last thing I'm gonna say is that because they work it so hard to be perfect that like there's never any deviation, there's never anything different going on, and it just gets boring after a while. All right. So yes, we're talking about 3LW now. We already talked about Dinah. We talked a little bit about K-pop. Now we're talking about freaking 3LW. We're gonna stay on this for a minute because hold on, let me get my. I'm getting a little tired, broken promises, looking at your page again, different numbers and numbers. Call me when I don't even remember what the hell the words are. I was with you, but you didn't have no dollars, no dollars. Hanging at the crib, chilling with your mama. Never fronted you, never had the trauma. Now you flip the script, play it please. No, I'm not the one. Say it again, say it again. Oh, not the one. You do what you don't. You do or you don't do. You will or you won't. No more. No more. Do you ever do right? Listen, that song actually was a bop. But I'm gonna need Miss Kiely Williams to and whoever she is. I don't know what her name is this week. Michelle, Tisa, Tease. Listen, I don't know what the hell is going on with these two, but every single time something comes out about them, um, exactly. Okay. Anytime that something comes out about them or somebody mentions Notori and her situation with them, Kiely always has to run over the damn Twitter and deny, and post stuff on Instagram. It's like, girl, you must have a lot of time on your hands because you don't see Adrian or Notori addressing it unless when somebody asks them. That's the only time that they actually address it is when somebody asks them about it. Like the only reason why we're even talking about it now because somebody decided they were going to ask Notori if she was going to do a reunion tour. Oh, you're going to reunite with 3LW. First of all, why are we still asking Notori about 3LW? Obviously, it's something that she wants to throw away. Like that was a horrible time of her life. She doesn't want to go back. Okay. No, you did not call her NutriBullet. You can go. You can go. Don't diss sister Notori, okay? That's my sister. You don't diss Notori. What a NutriBullet. Goodbye. Um, you can have a timeout. But Notori. Okay, so I don't know why people keep on asking her about 3LW. First of all, let's be clear about something. 3LW had a very, very short shelf life. So for everybody to be so damn invested in what they have done is ridiculous. They literally put out 2 albums. And the second album didn't even have one of the original members on it. She was on the cover, but A Girl Kamak came out without Notorious vocals on it. The Shelf Life of Milk. Listen, I'm telling you, okay? They were out here for like 2 weeks. I don't know why everybody is like, oh my God, 3LW, 3LW. They weren't even out that long. They were at like the last year of the 90s into like 2000, what, 3? The like and and Notori left in like 2000 2001 or something. Like she wasn't around for that long. They were not here that long for people to be so damn invested in them. I like 3LW, yes. I liked a couple of songs. Their live performances kind of sucked. I mean, nobody ever knew what the hell Kiely was doing. Like she'd be over here dancing like a damn like some damn she'd be dancing like some damn string beans. Like like some stiff ass like boards or something. I don't know what but Kiely was always freaking stiff as hell. Okay, Notori had the moves together. She was on it, you know. And Adrian, we knew she couldn't dance. She was the voice of the group, so we didn't really need her to dance. But Notori was the one that was more well-rounded than the other two. It's like Kiely, and it was funny when she came out on this Instagram post talking about some. She's like, I didn't consider myself a Whitney Houston, but I had a tone. My tone though. My tone. What tone? What tone? What tone? You were nasally as hell, and you sounded like you really didn't have any. You didn't have it. You didn't have any type of anything in your voice. Like it was throaty and nasally, and then yeah, tired. How is this? And then she had the one part when she was even in the Cheetah Girls, it wasn't even that great. Like she had this part of the at times I may just feel like my back into the wall. Like even Sabrina Bryan, the white girl, like in the Cheetah Girls, had to me, she had like, you know, her voice was a little bit more powerful than Kiely. Kiely had the babyest. Her voice was like a baby, and it wasn't even like a good like sound. Like it wasn't even like a softer tone, like a like a Normani or an Aaliyah. You know, they have softer tones, like smoother tones, but it still sounds good, and it still gives you like that fullness. Kiely had no type of fullness in her voice. It just sounded, it was bad. She said, keloid. You need to stop it. Then the feature they did with Not Even Nature was mainly Adrian singing. Thank you. Anytime that, like, after that, when they were like 2LW, okay, only Adrian sang. Then let me tell you how shady it is. Y'all lost your dark skinned girl And so you go and audition for a new dark skinned girl in the name of Jessica Benson, which, by the way, what the hell is that girl doing right now? Because after 3LW tanked, Homegirl didn't have anywhere to go. So I'm just like, damn, like, I'm sorry. I feel bad for Jessica Benson because they brought her in there only for her to not even be able to do anything with the group. They were trying to release this new album. It was supposed to be called what, Phoenix Rising or something like that. I don't even know. They were trying to release another album and they were gonna have her on it. Homegirl didn't have it. She never stood a chance. I feel really bad for her because she drew a short end of the stick. She thought she was getting into this girl group. She thought she was gonna be somebody's replacement, but homegirl, sorry, they weren't feeling it after Notori was thrown out. They weren't feeling it. They really were not feeling it. And what I don't get is why every single time they come out with stuff like this, it's like Homegirl always has to come out here and deny, deny, deny. They've been denying, denying, denying. Say, oh, they always get so, they're always so bitter. They're always so bitter, especially that person, Tisa. I don't know how you even say it. It's TSE. Who the hell spells a name like that? First of all, I don't even know what the hell is. I don't even know what it is. She really thinks this really thought she was Beyonce. How you gonna be Beyonce again? Beyonce without Beyonce in it. You didn't have the vocals, you didn't have the dance moves, and you also didn't have the stage presence. Like you were just literally sitting, you just hear her like high pitched ass voice in the back. Yeah, yeah, it's 3LW. I'm like, can you shush? Like, why are you screeching in the back? Oh my gosh. And poor Notori only ever really got to shine in one song, Play Is Gonna Play. But then, like, as soon as the bridge comes around, here come Adrian, because she's just like, I want you to know, I want you to know. Ah, like she all extra in the background. I'm like, Adrian, can you calm down? And then she has to go, our love will be forever. Yeah. I'm like, can you let homegirl shine in the song? Because then she has to come with her daggone ad libs. Players gonna play. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Here we go. That's why Notorious is the most famous one. Listen, I mean, yeah, and then a close second is Adrian because Adrian did like, she slowly made her way up there with some low budget movies and some TV appearances, and of course the Cheetah Girls. But she didn't really make a big mark. Now she is making a bigger impact because she's on a daytime television show, so people see her every single day. Honestly, I think that she might even be in a little bit of a bigger spectrum, like than Notori, only because of the fact that people see her every day versus Notori, they see her once a week, maybe, once every blue moon. And the main thing about this is that I don't like the fact that they try to deny the fact that there was colorism going on in this group. You literally signed her into the group because you wanted her to represent a dark-skinned ghetto chick. That is already colorist as hell. Because why is she, as the dark-skinned girl, why does she have to be ghetto? Why does she have to be hood? Why she gotta be a hood rat? Like, to me, honestly, Kiely was the most ratchet out of the group. Every single time I turn around, yeah, and this and that and the other. Notori was always very classy, very reserved, and she was always that person. To me, she reminds me of how Normani is right now. Like if like and it's a shame because Normani faced the same issues in Fifth Harmony. So it's like, you know, I don't understand it. Why? And then like I feel like in Fifth Harmony they wanted her to be that girl too. Why do you think they always gave her like rapping parts and parts that were more like, hip hop sounding? Like it would sound like something like some girl from around the way would say. Like I feel like they did that to her purposely to try and make her like that, but that's not the person that she is. Dinah was the ghetto. Dinah was yeah. To see, it don't even be the dark skinned girls are usually never the ones. Like we always look at it like that, and that's because media has done this to us for so long. Media has done this to dark skinned girls for so long. They've always been the loudest, the loudest, the most ghetto. They've been the most opinionated. They've been the ones they've been the most violent. They've always been the ones to be so aggressive and angry and stuff all the time. Just like Aubrey was the ghetto girl. And Let me tell you something. Identity Kane, yes, yes. Aubrey to me was always ratchet. Yeah, because Dinah was born in the ghetto. Was she? But see, like it's something that it's like really it happens way too often, and I'm getting really tired of it. I'm getting really tired of it. You went to see Aubrey? Wait, you went to see Danny Kane and then we're in DC? Wait, she tried to crowd surf? Oh my god. Aubrey tried to crowd surf? Homegirl is not like she's a thick girl now. Like she's thicker than she used to be. Like she used to like be like, really thin and stuff, but she's like thicker. Like she's not fat, but she's not a light like girl. Like if she jumps into a crowd, I feel like no, who's holding her up? Especially because like, she's had like work done into that too. Like she got all of that silicone holding her body like her center of gravity. Listen, she wasn't even singing. I know, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, Aubrey is the best singer in DC." In DK, I said DC. They not even D, DK. I'm like, not with the Microsoft Outlook vocals. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not nice. But it's the truth. She actually had a lot of work done, and it doesn't look appeal like it's not a good job done because first of all, we can tell, we can tell. Number one, number two, she likes to put a lot of people down, and I don't like that. She likes to play like she like puts a lot of people like out there. She's like really messy and everything else. It just doesn't make any sense that she's like this to people, and yet she what? That's not nice. It's not nice, but it's the truth. It's the truth. She's not singing. Like what? What do you want me to say? Every single performance that I've seen of Danity Kane, I always catch her out there lip syncing to her like background vocals. They're like pre-recorded, but I catch her out there. It's like I still like Danity Kane. This is the thing. I still like Danity Kane. I like all of them. Obviously, I like Dawn a little bit more because I've actually followed her career. I like Dawn, I like Shannon, I like Aubrey. But I'm not gonna sit up here like why would and then somebody was like, "Oh, do you want to go see Danity Kane?" Because they were in Philly. I'm like, no, I don't actually want to go see them because I'm gonna be disappointed. Shannon's going for it. Shannon looks good. Honestly, Shannon looks good. And she'd be still hitting the moves like yesterday. Like Shannon still be hitting the moves. It broke my heart singing. I mean, talking about her weight. Oh, there's nothing. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with her weight, but the fact that she tried to jump out into the crowd, you're not built for that, and that's real shit. I'm saying that's real. I'm not gonna sit up there and try to crowd surf. Are you kidding me? It's like I know how big I am, and I'm not going to try to crowd surf. That's why I'm dragging her ass because you are not skinny. And I never call her fat. That's the thing. I never call her fat. I said she thick. Yeah, because she is. She's no longer the skinny girl that she used to be when she was on Making the Band. Okay? She's not. And that's real on real on real. That's real on real. So I mean, it's not mean. Honestly, it's not mean. It's the truth. Why are you gonna jump out into a crowd of people and potentially um injure people? Do you know how bad it like some crowd surfing like incidents have ended badly. Do you know that, right? So I'm more concerned about the people who actually like tried to catch her. You could have broken their arms, their necks. Like, come on, come on. She really did look a lot better before she did all that work to herself. Like, I feel like it was just too much. Miguel, right? Miguel. But he wasn't even trying to crowd surf. Miguel was trying to jump from one platform to the next, but he didn't have the momentum. So he ended up just right into that girl's face. I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, Robin's a little bit young. So Danity Kane, you can like, do some research. I'm not gonna do it for you, but they're the ones who sing that song "Damaged." You probably heard it at some point. It was like early 2000s. Robin's only I think 12 or 13. So we gotta, clearly Dawn got work done, but it looks good on her. Right? She did confirm. Did she confirm that she got work done? Because some people like say that she got her nose done, which it is noticeable. But like people are doing a lot of contouring lately, so I don't know. But I've seen her without makeup, and the nose does look a little bit different. Dawn downloaded a whole new. Oh, stop it! Y'all are so bad. Y'all be getting me in trouble on here. But let's be clear about something. I in no way would ever shame somebody for their weight. But see, me as someone who struggled with weight growing up and even now I struggle with it. I'm still in the process of losing all of my like body fat. Like I don't even want to lose all of it, honestly. I like the weight. I like my size right now, but I do want to tone it. But like I am never going to be one to body shame someone. But when you are big and you can't deny it. You cannot be in denial. And in that moment in time, Aubrey was in freaking denial. To think that she would be able to jump out into a crowd and crowd surf. No, absolutely not. You can't do that. That is just not right. I would never subject someone else to trying to catch my big ass. Okay? Trying to surf into a crowd. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Somebody who's just 100 pounds would have a hard time because again, jumping into a crowd, you have that momentum, okay, and you also are like you kind of have to be like got a dead weight at that point. So it's like if you're jumping onto a crowd, you have if they especially if they're not expecting it, if they're not expecting it either, it's just like whoa, like okay, hello. So it's just like no, mm-mm, no, I'm too small for crowd surfing. Actually, no, smaller is better. Smaller is better, honestly, because then they can easily carry you around. But when someone who is bigger, I say if you're like anywhere that above like 135, 145, maybe 140. If you're anywhere bigger than 140, I would tell you not to crowd surf. I would advise against it because honestly, it's not going to end well. Honestly, I don't feel like it's going to end well. Just don't crowd surf. I mean, I know people like to do it. I know people like, it's a cool thing to witness, whatever. But if you don't know for a fact that people are going to catch you, I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do because it would just be embarrassment. Somebody could get hurt. And I mean, just no. Aubrey, you knew better than to do that. But I guess in the moment, you were probably like, yeah, the crowd's feeling us and let me go and do this. Clearly, it didn't work. What do they stink of? Will you stop? You're being very problematic tonight. I'm going to have to put you in timeout. You're horrible. I know people have their reservations about Post Malone, and I even mentioned him in one of my videos that I have coming up. I just have to finish the editing for that one as well. That one's like 18 minutes. I have to cut that down. But I, he's one person where I can't take him, and it's mostly because of the look, but also just I don't know. The music is not all that great to me in general. I'm not really feeling it like that. But people always are like Post Malone looks like he stinks. Which honestly, I'm inclined to agree. Like he does kind of look like he doesn't like groom himself, and it's kind of weird. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I don't know for a fact that he smells, so I can't put that out there as facts. Like I can't. Nobody has ever come out saying that, and there's been plenty of people that he's been around. Nobody has ever said that he stinks. So I mean, I can't. Obviously, maybe he probably he doesn't. He probably doesn't. Um, but it is what it is. Um, but moving on, you know, you could you could jump in the crowd. We will catch you. You're not big. Just I am big. Listen, I don't look that big right now because this sweater is slimming, and up here looks slimmer. But I have a fat ass. Okay, I need to listen to the Jonas Brothers more because I'm reliving my best years of my life. Wait, were you even around when the Jonas Brothers came out? You were like a baby when Jonas Brothers first came out. When they were like, "Burning up for you, baby." Like you are even like I was like 12 or so when that song came out. But I do like this. I'm a sucker for you. The song it's cute. I like Joe's part the most. Coming on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I like that part. That's like my favorite part of the entire song. Joe is giving me my life in that song. They just released a new song. Oh, really? I guess I gotta listen to it. They're actually making a real comeback. I thought we were gonna get one single and have to wait like months for like the next one, but I guess not. Cool. It's called Cool. Okay, I'll have to check it out. But we completely remember when no one was expecting Nick to be the hot one. I still don't think they're doing better than Jen. Stop it. One Direction needs to stop playing and come back. I'm fine if they don't come back. I was never a One Direction fan, ever. Their music, honestly, to me, I just never cared about it, and I never. It was always very, I don't know, bland. Their stage presence was lacking. They were really like, I don't know, the mediocrity of it all. I wasn't really hearing. I wasn't really hearing here for them. Joe is always my guy. Fifth Harmony needs to stay on hiatus. I mean, I don't think that they're gonna come back anytime soon. Like they're actually like going to do their like own things right now. We're gonna get Normani's album. Lauren, I guess she's coming out with an album, and Dinah is doing something on the 19th. I don't know what it is. The 19th is actually Adrian's birthday. Adrian Expression. So, and he's having like this birthday. This is the times that I wish I kind of lived in like the Atlanta area, but Georgia's too hot for me. Like Georgia, like when it gets hot in Georgia, it's like disgusting hot, and I can't even breathe outside. Like when it gets hot in Georgia, it's ridiculous. Um, but yeah, he's been giving everybody nicknames, and I'm like, no. It's like hell. It's like oh, yeah, no, I that's the only time like sometimes like really really fun things are going on in Atlanta, but I can't. But if I lived down there, I would definitely be getting tickets, VIP tickets to Adrian's birthday bash, and I'd probably also get tickets for Justin Jay's what you call it his party for um Real Housewives of Atlanta, the reunion. Even though I don't really even watch it anymore. I hate it. But so yeah, the 3LW we talked about, and I guess it really doesn't matter. The two of them are bitter, and they're going to continue to be bitter because they're not doing anything. Like, what has Kiely been doing? They're like, oh, she's raising a family. I don't. Notori is raising a family. Adrian is a, Adrian has a family. Like, she's married, but she's still working. It's like you don't have to stop everything that you're doing just to have a baby or just to get married or just to do this or that. Like, you can still do stuff. She's just not as talented as the other two. She's just not as talented. Never. And it was funny how, like, in the Cheetah Girls, they were trying to make it seem like she was supposed to be the actress of the group. Like, how when did they throw that in? The actress. She, what? No. Just no. No. The thing is that she's never even acted in anything else but the Cheetah Girls. What, the House Bunny? Like, she was just some rando character. Like, she wasn't even like a main character in that movie. Like, Keely, like, if you really want to call yourself an actress, how about you actually do some acting? How about that? I need you to stop being so bitter. If you put as much energy into your own career as you do Natori and Adrian's and throwing shade at them and trying to deny everything that was going on, if you actually put work into doing that, then okay. But you see how nothing good ever happens to the wicked. So the fact that you and your mother, sister, aunt, okay, because you and her don't have anything going on in your life right now, that's just proof right there. That's just more like clarification. That's all the clarification that we need, that the two of you aren't worth crap. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, hold on. Random moment, but can we talk about the fact that Raven Simone actually can really sing? I have all her albums starting with "This Is My Time." She needs to stop playing and give it another album. Okay, we could talk about Raven Simone. Listen, Raven actually does have a good voice. She can really sing. Like, homegirl actually can sing her ass off. She can dance too. So I mean, but we didn't really get anything after she had. It was funny that she's like, I have 5 albums. I'm like, where are they at? I only remember like the one with Backflip and the like very first album she put. I don't remember. I don't remember the rest of the albums because I guess they just didn't sell commercially. Like, I don't know. But she actually does have talent, and I wish that she would put it to use a lot more. Like, she actually does have musical talent. Like, I don't, yeah. But I guess nobody was really trying to hear her after Cheetah Girls. Oh yeah, her double dutch. There's a double dutch bus coming down the street, moving pretty fast. So gotta shuffle your feet. Get on the bus and pay your fare. Tell the driver that you're going to a double dutch affair. Well, she was under Hollywood Records when her albums came out, so I know they were destined to fail under Hollywood Records. I don't know who everybody who came from Disney, because when you're a Disney Channel star, you're automatically like signed under Hollywood Records, which is like their like record label. And notice everybody who came out of Disney, the successful ones left Hollywood Records when they stopped doing stuff with Disney. Like, they made sure they were out of those contracts. That's what held Zendaya back so bad because I mean the album that she released, her debut album, was actually pretty good. But Hollywood Records, just saying, she's out of them now. Like, she's not signed to them anymore, but which is great. But like, they will definitely hold you back. There is a video clip of Raven on YouTube where she on 106 Park and she throws shade at her fans for not buying her album. I do remember that. I do remember that. I wanna see a backflip, not real. Think that you really do feel. Show me all that you got. I need to see it to believe it. I forgot the damn lyrics to that song. Oh gosh. Don't give me the tired eye. After you've been running around. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't give me no attitude. Talking about you will or will not do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll do is for the love of you, babe. I actually like that song, the backflip song, and the rest of the album. I actually gave it like a listen recently. I actually gave it a listen, and it was a good album. There was a lot of bops on there. Most of Raven's fans weren't old enough to work jobs to buy her stuff. So true. And at the time, people were still buying like CDs. It's true. It's really up to the fans if they see buying the album. It's just true. But you know what? She also really didn't tour either. Like I don't know. Like she should have started breaking away a long time ago, but I think it was the Cheetah Girls that really held her back, and that's one of the reasons why she broke off from it because she really wanted to catapult herself into musical fame, but she couldn't do that so long as she had that Cheetah Girls attachment because you know Cheetah Girls caters to a specific demographic, and she didn't really want to be a part of that demographic. Like she didn't want to cater to that. She wanted, to cater to older fans and stuff. And honestly, I mean, unfortunately, she didn't really get the support of like teenagers and kids who were older and adults and stuff. She really didn't, even though she herself was already an adult by the time she had these albums coming out. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. She's one of the ones that kind of got away, and she didn't really get a chance to really like solidify herself in the music industry. So it's kind of sucks, honestly. Yeah, no, it was a missed opportunity because Raven. And the thing is, Raven. The thing I really liked about Raven was that, well, obviously she had her issues with her every continent in Africa and I'm not African American thing. I just that kind of, but that was before that. But the fact that she was out there and she was doing it for the black girls and especially, you know, girls who were, full figured and thicker, I thought that that was really good. Like curvy girls who were not skinny, because all over Disney Channel, that's all you saw all over Disney Channel were skinny white girls, and the fact that we had a black girl on television who wasn't skinny was everything. There were more people who could, relate to her, and that's why she was one of the undisputed queens of Disney Channel. Honestly, her and I will give it to Hilary Duff because she also was one who wasn't incredibly skinny. Like she wasn't like fat or even like thick like that, but homegirl, she had a little weight on her. She didn't have a flat stomach. At one point, she did lose a whole lot of weight. I don't know. She looked kind of sick in that one movie that she was in. Cheaper by the Dozen 2, the sequel, not the first one, but the sequel. In that sequel, her face was so thin and she had like no waist. I was just like, what's going on? But I'm glad she put that weight back on because the weight looked good on her. I'm saying the weight looked good on her because she came out with that song that she had. Um, you make my heart go. Do, 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 do. What the hell is that song called? Something. But anyway, she came through with that song. Hillary Duff still has a fan base though. Raven had a bigger fan base to me. I mean, Hillary Duff, yes, but like Raven was still in your face. Like Hillary Duff literally vanished off the face of the earth for like years. At least Raven was still kind of doing stuff. Like, everybody sings. If you could gaze into the future, you might think life would be a breeze. Everybody sings that song, and not too many people are singing hey now," unless it like comes up. But I hear more people singing Raven's theme song because And then like Lizzie McGuire's theme song wasn't even that great. Like the actual show's theme song. Like it was so weird. Hi Rachel. Um I remember some call it magic, the things I see, and I know that I have it. Yeah, no, to me, the Lizzie McGuire theme song was kind of whack. It was recognizable, obviously, because it was a good show. Like it was like an iconic show. But the song itself kind of sucked. Um, Amongst a lot of other Disney Channel theme songs, like I really wasn't feeling. Remember that show Life with Derek? Life with Derek. I thought it was very uncomfortable the way that people used to like. They used to uh, ship Casey and Derek together. I mean, yeah, they're not blood, but they're still technically brother and sister in this kind of incesty territory, which some people have sick, twisted like fantasies about stuff like that. I don't know. Shine, 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 shine. Yes, no, that was they were dating off camera though. Oh, I didn't know that. Listen, in Disney Channel, I feel like a lot of them were dating each other and they just don't want you to know that because you're seeing the same people as it's literally work. You're literally going to work. You're seeing the same people all the time. It's natural to date people at work, even when you're playing family. I mean, it's kind of weird though. It's like, hmm. I was gonna say it would be like Jason Earls dating Miley Cyrus, but thinking about the fact that Jason Earls, who played her brother, was actually already in his late 20s, early 30s when he was on the show, and Miley was a teenager. So even though a lot of that stuff goes on in Disney Channel too, I don't know. I'll be looking at Disney Channel with the side eye sometimes because there be some stuff going on, and I mentioned this before, and I'm not going to mention it again, but I will say the initials of the person that I was talking about before, KO. Oh, that's a knockout, KO. Wait, y'all remember that song that Emily Osment put out? It was for that movie Dad Napped, when apparently Emily Osment thought she could sing something. Um, she had that song, "It's the Hero in Me." I just remember that last part of the song. She goes, "Whoa, oh, oh, oh." I actually like the Life with Derek's theme song. I actually like. I was trying to get to that, but uh, and then the theme song for Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is iconic. Waverly Place was iconic. Who else? I actually like Good Luck Charlie's theme song. Hang in there, baby. There's no maybe. That's cute. It's a cute song. And now we're on Disney Channel, so I guess we're gonna continue the vote with Disney Channel theme songs. Listen, listen. Oh. To the verses, I'm going crazy. Da, 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 da. This is a big boy, and it's calling my name. Yeah. So far, so great. Look, that was when Demi Lovato was really showcasing what she was one of the last ones to actually have vocals, for a minute. And then Bridget Mendler came around and she, her voice is okay. But like when we go back, there was a whole point in time where nobody was serving us vocals. And then here came Demi. I was like, okay, all right, keep her in there. But it didn't last. Because at the same time, she was still going through a whole lot. We're not gonna do that. Okay, you're in timeout. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to because we're not gonna play around with that. We're not gonna play around with that. And let that be a lesson to everybody. Like I like you, and you're like, somebody who's always like on the channel, always commenting and stuff. We have a good time, but like what I'm not going to actually tolerate is people like making jokes about somebody's drug addiction. I won't do that. I really won't do that. China Ann came later, and I will get on her in a minute when I start talking about Descendants. But somebody actually wanted me to do a reaction to the Descendants movies. Um, I don't know, because I haven't seen, like, I've only watched like music videos. I've never seen like them all the way through like that. Like I watched like part of the first one, but I didn't get through it because I just kind of. But yeah, guys, like we can roast and we can gag on here and we can throw shade and stuff, but there are territories that we really just honestly can't go to. We really can't go to that because like it's not nice. It's not cool. It's like Demi really did struggle, and there's like real people out there who really struggle with it every single day, and some people end up taking their lives. We can't play around with that. Raven's home theme song is catchy, to be honest. It took me a while to butter up to, but after a while, I was like, it's Raven's home. It's Raven's home. I actually haven't really watched too much of it. I watched like the first couple of episodes, but I think that actually now they know about each other's visions, so it takes the fun out of everything, honestly. I don't know where they can go from here now that the two of them know about each other's visions. Um, but as we're going backwards, what? Yeah, a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartache. Raven was serving, but Raven and Orlando Brown served us, and Annalise Vanderpump. I would have to say, those three served the vocals. Okay, freaking, that's so Raven. They had the vocals. They had the vocals every single time you turned around, like, you would have, for 1 second, Ashley Tisdale come on there. A dream that you wish will come true. And then all of a sudden, here comes Orlando Brown. A dream is a wish your heart makes. I was like, dang! I was like, I want to be a singer like him. Back when I was like really, really young and the song came out, I was like, oh, this is singing. I was like, they were singing on that track. Annalise is slept on. Annalise Vanderpump, she is slept on a lot. But Homegirl has pipes. Like she is a whole soprano, and she gives us like good, like nice control. She had that control with her voice. Y'all remember the song that she brought out for that song for that movie? What was it called? Stuck in the Suburbs with Brenda Song and Danielle Pennebaker. That was my movie. I used to like that movie. She had that song Over It. I still listen to that song to this day. Oh God. Take me away. We'll jump in the car. We'll drive till the gas runs out, and we'll walk so far till we can't see this place anymore. Take a day off. I don't even have a voice right now because I've been talking so much. But that was the song. That was the song. They had the best. Oh God, they had the best. All the talent was in the 2000s. What the hell? Like all of the talent for Disney Channel was in the 2000s. Now they're serving us some cute vocals. Like I said, Descendants. Some of the voices in there were kind of okay, but it was Sophia. What's her name? Sophia Karsten, or is that her name? The one who plays Evie. I kind of like her voice. But like they all sound so auto-tuned and manufactured. Like how you serving as manufactured vocals, And the only one to me who had like the real vocal to me is China Anna McClain. Like she's been serving as vocals since we are exceptional, and Ant Farm. She's been serving us damn vocals since Ant Farm, and she was about 11 years old when that came out. I was like, oh, you better serve it up. She was like 13, I think. It was like 13. She was playing 11 or 12, but she was like 13, 14. Now homegirl is like 17 and she's serving it up. Turn up. She when she came with that right, they really do need to put out an album. We need McLean. They are a girl group we need. Although I did shade them in the one video because they were singing "He Loves Me," and Lauren, she has the high note. Oh God, what is it? Tell me now before the pedals drop, 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 drop. But her voice cracked halfway up. It was funny, but it was still like, I was still like, okay, it's fine. It happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to me a lot. But yeah, so she, they are a good, they oh my God, their harmony, and their family, so like their harmony is tight, their harmony is like natural. They could give it to us in a split second. They are definitely a girl group that we need. Song I know by Zendaya is Replay, Don't Hate Me. It's okay. I only really know Replay and a couple of her other songs. She did have that song Something New with Chris Brown that I like. I wanna try something new. Wait. Wanna try something new. I like that song. What about Sabrina Carpenter? You mean Sabrina Carpenter with her deep voice like this? Um, I don't really care too much for Sabrina Carpenter. To me, she's another culture vulture. We're not going to get on that though today. Is Sabrina Carpenter even from Disney Channel? We're talking about Disney Channel people. Is she from Disney? Mm-mm. Girl. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't subscribe. I didn't subscribe to Girl Meets World because I never watched Boy Meets World, so I honestly didn't appeal to me at all. Um, so it just never happened. But I heard it was a good show. Cousin Skeeter. Oh my God, I can't even remember the theme song for that. Oh, 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 this is all that. This is all that. Come on, TLC. Christy Carlson Romano. Listen, after she greenlit that Kim Possible live action movie by making a cameo appearance, I was no more good. I canceled I canceled her. Oh, I didn't really cancel her, but her voice wasn't all that to me. Like she had a cute voice. It was okay, but it kind of sounded a little bit weird. So I just never really got it. But she did have a voice. Like she could definitely sing, but it wasn't anything, crazy. I wasn't really crazy about her. Yeah, but she did what she had to do. Oh, speaking of stuff that was on, what about the Circle of Life with the Disney Stars? Yeah, no, I mean that was the beginning of the Circle of Stars. So that was the first song that they did. Raven wasn't it like the That's So Raven was just now starting. Then they also had like the Maury's were on there, Tia Tamara and Taj, his cute little voice. He was on there. And Lizzie McGuire, like they were all on there. But like A Dream Is a Wish came out like in like at like Raven's peak. Like it was at that's so Raven's peak, and Lizzie McGuire had already ended at that point. So that's why Tia and Tamara wasn't on it, only Taj. I thought that Tia and Tamara was also on it. They were on it because I know that like Sister Sister had started playing on there again around that time, but I thought that they were okay, maybe not. I don't forgot. I don't forgot where everybody. I forgot now. It was Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt, really? I guess so. Proud Family did come out around that time too, but she was also on A Dream Is a Wish with her one part. When you're feeling small. And then Brenda Song's auto-tuned ass vocals. Alone in the night you whisper. They had 3 words in that whole song. When you're feeling small. Okay, 4. Alone in the night you whisper. Okay, it was like okay, more words than that, but it was like 3 syllables or whatever. I don't know. You and me will always be tied. Emily, everything. Listen, you know it's gonna be good when you got Solange and Destiny's Child on it. Come on, like, that was destined to be a good theme song. Like, I miss Proud Family. I should do a reboot. Um, who else had a good theme song? That's weird. Now I can't think of it because there was a lot of shows one on one. Okay, now we're getting into like we were trying to stick to Disney. Now we're like in other areas. But I do like one on one theme song because it's Shanice and who is the guy that's singing? Is it Music Soul Child? I can't remember who's that guy that sings it with her. Now I'm searching. Tone. Tone. That's it. Shanice was singing the mess. Like, whatever happened to Shanice? I used to love Shanice. She was trying to release new music recently, but her family was low key colorist. I am just now noticing how the dark skinned friend was the ghetto one. Yeah, yeah. And her whole family was ghetto and they had mad kids and yeah. That's a little trash, isn't it? It's a shame because they were made and her name was damn Dejanay. Like, we're guilty of it. We're guilty of we can't say that we're not guilty of colorism in our own culture. We can't even say like that is actually trash. That is actually trash. Oh, look who's actually on a live stream as I'm about to end it. It's Darian. One of the only ones who actually follows me everywhere. Snapchat. I'll be seeing his snaps. Snapchat and Instagram, Twitter, which I'm actually back on Twitter now. La Cienega Boulevard is. Listen, it's literally after La Cienega Boulevard in California. They, they just made it Spanish. That's so whack. That's so messed up. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, now people are gonna think I'm obsessed with you. It's okay. So oh, oh. I'm kidding. No, they're not gonna think that. There's plenty of people who follow me. Erica follows me on Instagram. Um Not too many people follow me, like, are also on Snapchat. This is accessible. Oh, stop it. I'm really not. I'm really not. If I was, then I'd probably have more subscribers. Smart guy. I forgot the smart guy theme song. Yeah, yeah, I forgot the smart guy theme song. I forgot it. I didn't even watch it that much because I was like much younger too. So like it wasn't something that I watched on a daily basis. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So get this. Okay, just real quick, because it's funny as hell. One of my friends from high school, okay, so we went to high school together. Fast forward, we end up going to college together, the same college. Fast forward to about a week ago when I started this new job. Here he comes walking in during our first training day. I'm like, what the? I said, Richard, the hell are you doing here? He's like, I just started working. I was like, and so this whole week we've been in training together. And I'm like, how is this? Like, what? Like, we started at high school to college to our career. Like, what is this? A friend. Yes, a friend. A friend. Don't get me in trouble. Because I'm actually like, I am actually taken. I don't know. Follow me on Snapchat and you might know about it. You're taking our session over. Meant to be in each other's lives. We said that too. I was like, we're probably gonna end up raising children. We're probably gonna end up raising like children around the same age together. Like they're gonna end up going to school together. It's hilarious. But anyway, oh god, it's mad late. I need to get my ass off of here. Like I have no life. And honestly, this is like a wind down for me. Like at the end of the week, but I'm like I'm kind of hungry and I want to go make some spaghetti. Justin wants to eat something too, so yeah, so you know, Justin, but you know what? You're occupied playing Kingdom Hearts right now. Actually, real quick,
Wait, what is that?
has anybody actually played Kingdom Hearts 3? This is the last thing that I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts 3?
Wait, that's the one question I was asked. Hey, I'm supposed to ask that. If I'm playing it right now, I'm supposed to ask that question.
But you're not over here, and you're not on the live, and you're not going to be on the live, so good night.
I am on the
No, no, no. Stop. Go. Go. Son, no, that's not my son, and he knows that. He knows that. He's just making a horrible joke. No, Justin is my brother.
I am not a son.
We know this.
You know what they say?
But if anybody has played Kingdom Hearts, I want you guys to let me know what you thought of it. Because as for me, I was a little disappointed. Play a please. Play a please. I hate it. You are not going to continue to spread those lies. I did not have a child. Nope. Mm-mm. But yes, I was very disappointed, and mostly for Kyrie because they literally made like they didn't do anything to her character. Shh, shh. They literally have her doing the same thing in every single game, getting kidnapped,
I
being
said
put. Shush! I'm not to stop it. And playing no major roles besides that. Like, why are we always having to, like, the whole game? She wasn't even present. Like, we didn't see anything with her training with Axel. Like, there was no training with her, no training scenes. There's some stupid scenes with her writing to herself. It was supposed to be a letter to Sora, but she's not actually sending it to him. I'm just like, what the hell are you even doing? Like, what is your point? What is the point of you even being in the daggone game at this point? None. People thought that they were gonna get to actually like play as her or fight with her or have her as a character to, in the daggone like party. You didn't even get that. Like, you get like one like little instance of her fighting and it sucks. Catherine Pierce. Oh, is that Vampire Diaries, Catherine Pierce? Actually, she's a bad bitch. I like Catherine. I don't care what anybody says. I stopped watching it after Catherine like left for good. After like, I just stopped watching altogether. Karma got her good as she's the one. Are you talking about You're talking about Kiely Williams? You're gonna have to reverse the video because I'm not talking about her again. Like, you're gonna have to go back to like towards the beginning where we were talking about, like, it was like halfway through this live we started talking about Kiely. We started talking about the 3LW thing. I think it was like minute like 20 minutes in. I would say about 20 minutes in we stopped talking about Dinah. We started talking about, it was like K-pop for a minute, and then we started talking about 3LW, and I mentioned all of those things. Um, Thoughts on Blackpink Kill This Love. I will get back to you when I actually watch the video. I haven't watched the video yet. I'm still working on Dinah Jane, and then after that, I'm going to talk about country music and Black people. And then after that will come Blackpink. I have to go in order because every single time I put something else in front of it, my priorities get mixed up. So this whole weekend, I'm going to be. Yes, I literally am mentioning all of this stuff now. I am going to post a video about it. I did a whole like documentary thing on it. I'm going to post it this weekend, or at least by the end of the weekend. I've just been really, really busy with work, so like I've been having to like go in like an order here. So I'm gonna have to put that and tack it on to the end of the list. So first will come Dinah Jane, then will come country music, Lil Nas X, then will come Blackpink, then will come Jonas Brothers. Like, I have to do it like that, otherwise I'm not gonna get anything done at all. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this live stream. I gotta go and cook something because I'm hungry as hell. All right. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend, and that's gonna be it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Lil Nas X. It's not a good review. Okay, the song, it's actually it's okay. I like that he fused it, but it's actually trash. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. This live. I think I might end it with like a song. At times I may just feel like my back is to the wall. Let me stop. A 3LW song. Rolling in the club like burger. Got the VIP on lockdown. Then I saw you staring at me. I forgot the rest of the words. You make me think that you're the one. Licking your lips at me for fun. Wanna get down, baby? I do. Holla at me, baby. Ooh, if you're rolling deep tonight, then I do wanna know you do, baby. Why was Adrian so damn extra? Hold up. Nothing is more extra. Nothing is more extra than her part in Amigas Cheetahs. No matter where we come from, we can be ourselves and still be one. I was like, what in the the world is going on? Even my mom was like, why is she going so hard like that for no reason? But even like the way that she did like the mouthing for from, she said, like, how is that from? She's from. We could get on that an entirely other day, like a whole other live stream. We could talk about that because that shit's funny as hell. But anyway, let me get off here. Let me get off of here. Y'all get me in trouble. Let me go. Bye.